Hi, everyone. My name is Siobhán Fitzgerald. I'm a teaching principal, a mother, and I have devoted a lot of my life to empowering young people to become the best versions of themselves.
Hi everybody, my name is Eileen Hopkins. I'm a nurse, a life coach and psychotherapist. I have devoted a lot of my life to supporting others through difficult change, initially in health and with mental health challenges.
So we've decided to come together to explore some of the issues that are arising now because of COVID-19 that are a threat to empowerment.
And the one thing we talked about when we met the other day was the pressure a lot of people are under. And something I mentioned to Siobhán was something that I've noticed is people trying to excel. And the phrase the good enough mother, and this was coined initially by, I think it was in the mid 1950s, by Winnicott. He was a British pediatrician and psychoanalyst, and he noticed that children actually did better when their parents weren't perfect. And I've shared this message with a lot of people. What do you think of that, Siobhán?
Such an interesting topic, and it's something that I definitely have some professional and experience and personal experience of. So professionally, as a teacher for nearly 28 years now, I have never met one child who does not completely adore their parent. Doesn't matter who their parents are, what backgrounds they come from, but I see that children, and they don't love them for what they do, they love them for who they are. And one example is recently in one of my classes, one of the girls, she's 6 years old, she constantly says to me every day, she said, do you know that my mother is gorgeous? It's just, and when she says that, her eyes light up, and I know she's been 100% sincere. And I think, oh, I know your mother is gorgeous. I really, really hope that she knows that she's gorgeous. And still, I know that this particular mother has an awful lot of struggles, and I'm not sure that she realizes how important she is in her child's life. And it's just about spending that little bit of time, because it's not always what we do for our children, but it's who we are and the time that we spend with them. And I suppose as a mother myself of 3 teenagers now and 1 primary school child, I'm starting to realize that I've made some mistakes over the years, and it's easy to be criticized, and it's easy to want to think you have to do more. But I'm just starting to come to realize that what I've done and who I am, it's good enough. It is good enough. And it's definitely not about giving your children more. In fact, recently I've realized that by giving them less materialistically, they become resourceful and their own imaginations more. And isn't that really what we want? So
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And you know what's coming to my mind when you're saying that, Siobhán, a few things is one, it's our presence with our children. And I'm not a mum, but I feel like I'm a mum for half the children in the world. But it's your presence, not the presents, not the going out buying all these toys, all these expensive things. It's the time we spend with these children. And like, you know, I think when we think, you know, now this time, I think if we ask some of these children, maybe in 8 or 9 years, what they remember about 2020, I don't believe they'll be talking about going to a theme park or a holiday. They will be talking about the time they were with their mum and dad, that they played the skipping and got the little simple games, you know. And I think in all of that, it's the importance of being with the children, and not just with children, with families, and being. It's not doing, it's what we are, what we can be.
For sure, Eileen, for sure. I couldn't agree more. So there's lots of issues that are arising at this time, and there are some that we'll discuss over and back over the next while. But wouldn't it be great to hear people about the particular issues that are paramount in their lives at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. And listen, for any of you, if there is something you'd like myself and Siobhán to, I suppose, to chat about in this way and empower you all with more information, please put a comment below in the comment section. Maybe put a comment what you'd like us to talk about, or else you can message us privately. So thanks a million, everybody, and thanks. Lovely to see you all again.
And remember, good enough is good enough.
Good enough is good enough. Thank you.